Hey, what up, YouTube? What up, Fight World? It's your boy D Dynamite signing in, and I'm here to talk boxing. So, in any case, man, I got a big fight here on the way. We got a potential fight in the making, people, between two Olympians, one gold medalist, one bronze medalist, Andre Direll versus James Degale. Right? But before I get into that, man, I just want to address the situation that kind of bugs the shit out of me, man. You know, Carl Froch vacates his IBF title really for no fucking reason, man. You know, the IBF, I feel like, gave him a plenty of time to defend this title, you know, against the #1 contender, and that's James Degale. I'm not a fan of seeing, you know, vacant title fights, man. I don't want to see no fucking vacant title fight, man. I want to see the champion defend his belt against the challenger. That's what I want to see. I like it old school, people. And Carl Froch ruined that for me, man. So I'm really not happy with dude right now. You know, I don't like that. That's some fuck shit. But you know what, man? I'm not here to talk about Carl Froch. I'm here to talk about this very entertaining clash of styles between Andre Direll and James Degale. So, I mean, let's get into it, man, for a second, right? Let's talk about James Degale for a second, man. This dude is an Olympic gold medalist, okay? You know, he took one loss at the hands of George Groves. And, you know, that was a very, very close fight. You know, I actually had him winning that fight, man. I thought he did enough in that fight in order to pull out the victory. I know I may be the minority when it comes to that, but I do think he did enough. I thought Groves did a lot of pawing, and, you know, he didn't land too many effective shots in that fight. But in any case, man, it ain't about that. James Degale, a very solid fighter. I think his weaknesses are movement, which in this particular fight with Direll, if he doesn't learn how to cut the ring off, he's going to have some real problems. And also, he punches really wide too, man. He might want to shorten those up because Direll's a very good counter puncher, and he could pay for a lot of those shots. But in any case, man, James Degale's a very entertaining fighter. He comes to fight, very aggressive style, coming right at you, man, from the start of the fight to the end of the fight. You know that if you're in a fight with James Degale, you better fucking guard your grill. But in any case, man, you know, like I said, very entertaining dude, man. And then you have Andre Direll, a bronze medalist. Now, here's the thing, right, man? I'm very biased in this fight because I'm a Direll fan. You know, I've been following Direll since he got out of the Olympics. You know, I've been following his career, you know, all the way up to the Super 6 where he got injured with Arthur Abraham. He caught that head injury, and he was out. And then after that, he kind of had a downward spiral in his career. He became inactive. He signed with 50 Cent. All types of fuck shit was happening, man. So I've been following Direll's career. So, you know, in this particular fight, man, I'm a little biased. I feel like Direll, he has all the tools, man. Direll, from the very beginning of his career, had all the tools to be a superstar in boxing, man. He had super speed. He had lightning reflexes. He had power. You know what I mean? He had foot speed. You know, he had good defense. He threw good combinations. You know, he had good technique as far as on his punches. He knew how to sit down on his punches. He always did. Now, here's the people think that Andre Direll's a runner, but he knew how to sit down on punches. He moved around a lot, but when he sat down on his punches, he was very effective. So, man, Andre Direll had all the tools, man, and, you know, and once I saw him go down with that head injury, man, I really felt for my boy, man. I didn't like seeing that, you know. But he went through what he went through, did what he had to do, and he came back, and he's back now. He's fighting for a world title, man, and I'm proud of Andre Direll, man. You know, because not a lot of people can do that, make a comeback like that. Dude, the amount of shit that this man's been through is discouraging. I probably would have gave up boxing and, got a job at Publix or some shit, man. This shit is really discouraging, man. So, man, shouts out to Andre Direll just for making it this far. So, I mean, since the Direll that I've seen before compared to the Direll that I see now is very different. Like I said before, he used a lot of foot movement. He moved around the ring a lot. A lot of people didn't like to see him fight. You really got to be a fan of the sport to appreciate that style. But it wasn't a fan-friendly style. He moved around a lot. But since then, it looks like now he's way more flat-footed in this fight, and that could present some problems with somebody who's somewhat of a puncher like Degale, man. Degale has some power. He likes to counter punch, and he could catch Direll with a shot, man. If this was 5 years ago, I feel like it would have been a lot easier for me to go ahead and pick Direll to win this fight based off of his foot movement, but he doesn't use it as well as he used to use it. I don't even know if he can move that well like how he used to move back in the day. I know his reflexes for sure aren't as good because in his last fight, I saw him get hit with some shots that he never would have got hit with back in the day. So, that's something that's for sure different. So this is definitely going to be a different fight than I would have predicted for 5 years ago. But, whatever. But in any case, it should be a very entertaining fight. You got two Olympians going head-to-head. Both have very solid boxing skills. It's a pick'em fight, man, a 50-50. But in any case, man, who do you guys have to win in this fight, man? Do you have Degale? Why do you have Degale? Do you have Direll? Why do you have Direll, man? Let me know. What do you think about Carl Froch vacating his title, man, and kind of sitting on the shelves waiting for a Chavez Jr. fight? Do you like that? Do you feel like he earned the right to do that kind of shit, man? I mean, let me know, man. Hit me up on Twitter. That's Box X or X Die. You could also hit me up on Facebook at DDino. I got a community where we can chop it up at Box or Die. You can also hit me up on my website. That's Box -die.com. Where we can also chop it up on the forum, or you can send me a message. But in any case, man, it's your boy D Dynamite. I'm about to sign out. They need to make this motherfucking fight happen, man. I mean, make the fight happen, though. I'm loving this shit right now, man. Boxing is looking real good for 2015, man. Stay tuned. I feel like we got more big fights in store, man. I'm going to be one happy camper in 2015. But in any case, man, I'm signing the fuck out. Holla at your motherfucking boy.